Alrighty. We are back, and we're going to be back on track after today. Don't know if you can tell. Today, this morning, this afternoon, because it's 1 o'clock, has been a little harder for me to pull myself out of bed, but happens. I'm keeping at it, trying to stay positive about it. Now, just because my emotions are running rampant and I'm scared for the security of the world and my future, that doesn't stop Google from advertising pointless articles to me. So very interesting. First one: new tiny sensor makes the invisible visible. 7 major ways MCU's Eternals differ from the comics. Well, that's fun and final. I still haven't seen the Eternals. Rob Zombie's Monsters changes are good for the movie reboot. How much is Jeff Bezos worth? I don't care anymore. Spider-Man voice actor confused by Tobey Maguire net worth listing. What is there to not understand? Don't you dare take that. Simu Liu begged Shang-Chi producer to let him keep Sean's rare Air Jordan 4S. Nice. Google betting big on quantum in 2022. Well, there's been a lot of quantum shit going around lately, so... oh, that's nice. I got a keyboard, but I think it's the Mark II, but a Akai MPK Mini Play MK3 is both a compact MIDI controller and a portable keyboard with 128 built-in sounds. Leak reveals what happened to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remaster. Doom's weakness is revealed in Wasteland or Doom #1, as in Doom from the comics. Eminem celebrates his latest achievement with a new video. Very interesting. Elon Musk's brilliant hiring strategy uses the 2 hands test instead of degrees. Yeah. Remember back in 1982 when Sony released the Chord Machine, a boombox that was also a groove box? No, I wasn't alive back then. Bill Gates, once the Omicron variant passes, COVID will be more like the seasonal flu. Gee, it's almost like it's been like a seasonal flu since it started, because all these fucking names for viruses and shit, and sure, they're all bad, and sure, we all need to take care of them, and sure, we all need to, you know, protect ourselves from them as much as possible within the rights of your beliefs. We've had Zika, we've had Ebola, we've had... oh god, I can't even remember them all anymore. Obviously the bird flu. How many of the... why is this one worse? I mean, I don't know. Researchers propose new explanation for move's half-century magnetic mystery. God of War is getting rave reviews on PC, and I'm excited. I'm going to be playing it tomorrow or tonight, depending on how late I stay up. Star Wars fan reignite petition for 4-hour Revenge of the Sith cut. Ben Affleck says Matt Damon helped save his career after bad Justice League experience. Rumor, could this be Ironheart's villain in the new Disney Plus series? Maybe. Spider-Man No Way Home, big characters were cut from the film. Yeah. Days Gone director talks sequel ideas that would have featured heavier storytelling. City allows bar to stay open, but adds requirement after shooting. Don't know, but cool. Sorry. Marvel rumored to recast RDJ's Iron Man with Tom Cruise. Interesting. Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet announced a split. RIP, I'm sorry, Jason. Dark Energy spectroscopic instrument creates largest 3D map of the cosmos. Men living alone are at greater risk of inflammation, study says. Inflammation? Inflammation of what? I don't know. Jeremy Renner says Robert Downey Jr. wanted to break Chris Hemsworth's knee when they first met. Interesting. A stolen truckload of EVGA GeForce RTX 30 GPUs turns up at a NVIDIA retailer. Rhodes Scholar claims she grew up poor and abused, and her story started to unravel. I actually read about this on some a friend of mine on Discord sent me a picture of somebody talking about something, and I saw this, and apparently she lied. I'm not going to say she did. Allegedly she lied, and then she got kicked out of the school for it as well. Oh, you really need to go outside, don't you? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to let my dog out. I'll be right back. Hey, Salem, you're in my seat. There you go. Alright. A little bit of wasted time there, and I don't know how to edit, so it's not going to get cut out, but whatever. Jeff Bezos turns 58. A look at the business tycoon beyond the boardroom. Former White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany met with January 6th committee, resources say. Bob's Burger movie trailer is here. Gap is launching NFT hoodie art that unlocks physical clothing. I'm tired of NFTs. I'm so tired of NFTs. Student loan processor Navient to cancel 1.7 billion of debts. Would be nice if that could actually happen. MyPillow CEO says he has enough evidence to put 300 million Americans in jail. Very interesting. Gina Davis calls out certain male actor who said she was too old to be his on-screen love interest. I was 20 years younger than whatever. Drama. Can I get some interesting stories? Atreus' first appearance was the most obscure God of War game. Marvel's weirdest X-Men superpowers are way too gross for the MCU. Why Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man universes don't have Avengers. First hints at Ironheart's potential main villains. A new Predator stalks the West. I wonder what that is. I don't actually, but the highly contagious Omicron variant will find just about everybody, Fauci says, but vaccination people will still fare. I don't care. And that cloud of smoke is not a mirage. Very interesting. James Gunn says Guardians of the Galaxy 3 isn't the movie you expect. Is it not going to be as Guardians of the Galaxy? Wow. These articles are just... I'm sorry. I want to read some article names. I really do, but man, these are just terrible. Wow. Well, I'm sorry that today's articles are so trash that I don't even have the motivation to read them. Basic task, and I don't even feel, even for my own channel. Kind of sad when this kind of stuff happens, really. I mean, I played DDLC last night, and, you know, I've obviously watched it. I watched it when it first came out and everything, and I plan on doing another run-through to get the good ending today. But I most identify with Sayori, if I can say the least. And she is best girl, by the way. Monika's second best, and then Yuri's third. This is my official tier list of DDLC girls. And then Natsuki, sorry, you're last. But yeah, God of War 4 comes out tomorrow, so, well, I mean, not comes out, but releases on PC tomorrow, and I'm going to be binge playing it all day, I'm certain. I'm back on the train. I'm trying to not vape anymore. Starting a year as of today, you know. Again, 13 days, and, well, I mean, the first 8 days weren't bad. I've only lost a normal work week. So, it is what it is. I'm going to stay clean of it. I wish I had something to share with you guys. I guess I could go through my, and maybe I'll make that next video, because it's already too late now, but, my friend that keeps sending me interesting articles, but they're all, I'm going to say they're all political, more or less, kind of politically motivated, but just talk about them, see things in a different light, I guess, I don't know. Of course, I'm a very indifferent person, and I know that's a bad thing, because I don't know what I would do if the world fell. I know I'm heavily dependent on other people in an aspect that I have terrible vision. I have absolutely god-awful vision. And I wear contacts. Now, granted, I could just get glasses, and I could probably survive with that if the world does collapse, but I don't have money or a job to afford glasses. I don't have I'm just worried about the future, and it's kind of weighing heavy on my mind, and it's just all so weird. I want to be happy, or at least I want to try and be happy, but sometimes I feel like I'm not worthy of it. I'm not gonna, yeah, he'd probably be close to a boomer dad, but he's very smart, and he's very well educated, and a bunch of things he says are true and valid, but seeing that he can't do better for himself either, because he's so far gone. He's and I hate to say this because I love my dad, but he's aged, and his time has come and passed, and I feel awful about that. He didn't deserve, I mean, I don't know how to go about saying this in a way that is actually understandable, but he didn't deserve the life he got. Like, not in a bad way. I know he loves his family, and he did his best to provide for us, and he's a damn good father. But when it comes to the other aspects of his life, he deserved more. And it's kind of like, I was watching some TikToks earlier. There's this guy who's giving the millennial, Gen Z, or Gen X and Gen Z outlooks on things versus the boomer who's stuck in their ways. The believe the millennials or Gen Xers were talking about how they went into debt for college. I think it was millennials. And now that they're trapped with it, they can't escape it. And that's kind of partially what my dad's up against, in a way, slightly, not really. But it's just that he got educated and he still couldn't get a job. And that's what I'm worried about for me. If I go to some kind of school for editing or film or acting, even if I do that, am I really going to be happy? Am I really going to be successful in the field, or am I going to end up working a factory job for the rest of my life, which I'm not all too keen on losing my hearing or dying in a workplace accident. We're too far advanced for this shit anymore. But I don't know. I'm sorry today's episode is a little bit more down, a little bit more dour, but it happens, and maybe tomorrow I can come back and be happier, I hope. I don't know. I will see all you beautiful bastards and bad bitches out there. Stay frosty, and this is your captain signing off.